Well, my name is Jonathan Alexander. I'm the owner of Jaguar Fitness in Sierra Vista, Arizona. It was always been my dream to own a gym. I'm 62 years old. My wife said I need to do something that I always loved, so I opened up Jaguar Fitness. That's how we got here in Sierra Vista. So now it's me, my son, and my wife, and my mother-in-law that runs the gym. My wife does the books. My son runs the gym. I'm basically retired now. All I do is train, so that's kind of cool.
Well, I'm John Alexander II. Let's see here, man. I didn't grow up crazy, man. I didn't grow up rough. I grew up, had a good life. My mom did a good job, raised me up good. I never went without food, nothing like that. Never had no hardships, nothing like that. Did good. And then right around 14, I went to go live with my dad, and that's when, I was trying to do weightlifting. I was trying to play football is what it was, and so I remember the coach came in. He said, "If you want to be good on the field, you got to put the work in here first." So he showed all the freshmen, the weight room and stuff, and so I just was messing around in there, and I would do the bench press, and I thought that it worked my biceps because I would be squeezing that bar so hard, man. My arms get pumping like, woo, you look at this, guys. Woo. And I was about 125 pounds. And then I started living with my dad, and we started training like he profusely. Like when I first see him, I was like, whoa, man, dude, who's this? And he was like 250, and I was like, what, man? Dang, man, big as heck. He's like, yeah. So I was like, all right, well, I want to be like that too. So he took me to the gym. And I told him I could do 225. I was only like 125 pounds and on the bench. So he's like, well, okay, if you think you can do it. So he put it on there. That thing came rocketing down. It almost squished me, man. But it was a reality check. It kind of put me into a space where I could realize that only way I can get better at this thing is if I realize how bad I am at this thing.
But yeah, so I'm basically retired. Now I train with my son every day. We're getting ready for a show. The Ronnie Coleman, 2021, June 5th. He convinced me that I can do it one more time, and I said, well, okay. Well, what we do is we train for size. We're not training for strength, but strength comes with that. The high intense training we do, you get strength, you get condition, and you change your body composition out at the same time. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm 6% at 220, in the best shape of my life. So we implement that. My son is in charge of all the trainers here. He sets the programs up for each one of our clients, and our trainers implement the program. And we know the people are getting their money worth. And no injuries. We don't try to lift the gym anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The whole concept of being able to work with my dad and help him and be of actual assistance to somebody instead of being a burden or a hindrance. It's same thing with the workout. He helps me with my workout, man. He's my workout partner. He's my guy. I wouldn't train with nobody else. I don't train with nobody else. It doesn't happen because a lot of times with other people, I'm motivating them. And nothing wrong with that, and I'm keeping them moving. Nothing wrong with that, because that's what it takes. But me and him are definitely evenly yoked, and a lot of times I'm like tired after my set, and I feel a nudge on my back, and that's him pushing me out the seat because he's ready for the next set, and I'm holding him up. So that's kind of the steel sharpens steel, and the motivation that I'm needing whenever I'm training, and I return that to him as well.
We don't come in saying, well, let me see if I can do it. We get it done. You have to get it done. We don't train for second place. We train to win. And that's the way you should. It's not arrogant or anything, but you got to have that mentality. Otherwise, you're not going to push yourself. But we can accept that we train hard as we can. If we don't win, we'll accept it and keep on going. We don't get upset because we don't win, but we always win though. So it's kind of hard. We always winning. So, but if we didn't win, we wouldn't have an attitude. We'll say, okay, it was their better day. Not that we didn't do something. It's just that guy was just better. We'll get him next time.
as my dad was saying, we haven't actually experienced any kind of, or I haven't experienced any kind of losses thanks to him. I'm undefeated when it comes to bodybuilding, and that's in NPC or in the National Bodybuilding League. And it's a big thing because, you know, sometimes when you do, I'm a national bodybuilder, when I compete in the NPC, that puts me at a noticeable disadvantage. But it doesn't matter because we train with profuse intensity. You see it while you're watching our training videos, stuff like that. There's a lot of times we want to stop, we want to quit, but then we remember while we're here, remember what we can do, remember what we need to achieve. So.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Sometimes,
This is emotional.
yeah.
We're real emotional people, bro.
Yeah.
We're real emotional people. We take what we're really serious about, what I'm passionate about what we do. People look at us like we these strong, big men. Well, we real passionate, man. And my wife has learned that we're that way. My wife looks at me as a strong man, but she knows we're passionate and we have feelings just like anybody else. And so that's what my wife loves about me, because I don't have to pretend to be this strong man. I can let my feelings flow, and she doesn't judge me any different or treat me any different because I tear up.
That's it, man. That's it.
Everything is successful for us.
That's it. That's what I was coming to, is that's what there's so many times, man, just tired and you want to quit. Every day, every set, every rep hurts beyond regular pain, because it gets to a level where you got aches and your pains, and you're just tired, man. You're hurting, and if you're leaning on something that's already like your own understanding and stuff, it's not gonna happen. I'm just keep it real. It's not gonna happen. Not me trying to train at a high level. Not me trying to get something. What keeps me going is knowing that I'm not good at a lot of things, but this one thing I'm very good at. And it's not that I'm good at it, it's that I've been made good at it. I've been polished. I've been presented opportunities. I've been given the knowledge. I've been given the capabilities, and it's all a gift from the Lord, from God, from Jesus, and that's just the way it is. And it's, you know, and so I try to use that for that. I try to minister to people when they ask me why, when they ask me how. I try to let them know that that's actually the reason. That's the source. It's not the power within John Alexander. That power dwindled away and faded a long time ago. It ran out. And so I get a little emotional because when I'm in the middle of a set and I know that it's hard and I'm about to quit, man. It's like, I know I'm gonna quit. I don't know God. I don't got what it takes to get that complete. But I remember that I can't quit because He doesn't allow me to. Because when I feel like I don't got any more energy, there's some more. And then when that goes away, there's some more. And then when that goes away, there's some more. When I feel like I'm irritated or I'm impatient with somebody, more patience arises, more patience comes. It all happens. And it's out of a need, not of a want. And so I needed it because I used up everything I had. Therefore, He gave me more. My capacity grew. If you only have to give. So if what you have you never give, you will never receive more. So if you gotta give all you got in here if you want more energy. You gotta give all you got in here if you want to get more size, you want to get more strength, you want to develop more perseverance. You have to give all you got. You have to go into that place, and you have to, well, you have nothing and you're barely gonna make it, and you're not gonna make it actually, and you're trying to figure out how you're gonna pay the bills, you're trying to figure out how you're gonna get this work done, and it will get done. But you have to go to that place first. And a lot of times people are too scared to get there. They want to make sure they have some kind of comfort, they have some kind of safety net. And as long as that's there, you never actually get there. You will never get there. And so that's why I get a little emotional, because that concept applies to our life. It applies to our gym. It applies towards our love for each other, our relationship. That's just how we do it, man. That's how we do it. And, that's just whenever that's just how it is, man. That's just how I think about it. And like that said, I get a little get passionate because it's not a stopping point. It's a switch we turn on whenever we get to a point like that. Maybe it's funny because it's weightlifting, right? But it's more than that. It's our thought process, is our way of being. If I would have quit one rep, take off one set while I'm in here, I probably would quit on the rest of my life and all the other details that I'm trying to do, all my other works I'm trying to accomplish, on everything else. It doesn't work that way. You can't just stop and go. You have to continue to go in all things so that you can actually become what you want and do what you want to do. But Dad calls it the switch. So where you kind of just turn something on and you grind it out and you persevere. Go from not being able to do it to accomplishing it with great intensity and great things. And again, I'm speaking more towards everything in life, not just the weight training, but the weight training is the foundation for it. It kind of starts the process, and then it keeps going, man.